The call to adventure. In a galaxy where stars twinkled like scattered jewels against the velvet darkness, there existed a job so perilous and daunting that no species dared to take it up for long. This job involved maintaining the star drifters, enormous machines scattered throughout space designed to shield planets from catastrophic asteroid impacts. These machines were ancient relics from a bygone era, and they required a delicate touch and fearless spirit to repair. Among the countless species of the galaxy, from the technologically advanced Xalans with their 4 nimble arms to the wise and ancient Serens covered in shimmering feathers, none found themselves brave or foolish enough to consistently face the dangers of the star drifters. The job was notorious not just for its physical demands, but for the eerie loneliness that accompanied working in the vast, silent expanse of space. Then came the humans, a relatively young species from a small, vibrant planet called Earth. To them, the galaxy was still a place of mystery and wonder, filled with challenges to be overcome and secrets to be unraveled. When the Galactic Council put out a call for engineers and technicians brave enough to tend to the star drifters, it was the humans who stepped forward, undeterred by the tales of danger and woe. Mia, a young engineer from Earth, was among those who volunteered. With eyes as bright as the stars, she longed to explore and possessed a spirit undampened by fear. Mia saw the job not as a risk, but as an adventure of a lifetime. Her enthusiasm was infectious, and soon she became the unofficial leader of the human contingent. As the human team prepared for their first mission, they were met with skepticism and covert mockery from other species. "They are merely humans," the onlookers would whisper. "They know not what awaits them. They will return defeated by fear, as all others have." But what the galaxy didn't understand was the human capacity for hope and their relentless pursuit of solutions. The humans, with their unique blend of optimism and practicality, approached the task with a methodical and innovative mindset. Their first destination was a star drifter named Aegis 7, orbiting a busy trade route. It was a critical piece of equipment that had saved countless lives by deflecting large asteroids, but now it lay dormant, its systems unresponsive. As Mia and her team approached Aegis 7, the scale of their task became apparent. The drifter was a colossal structure, its surface scarred and pitted from millennia of asteroid collisions. Its systems were a labyrinth of old technology mixed with various attempts at modern upgrades, making it a puzzler's paradise. "All right, team," Mia said as they docked with Aegis 7, her voice crackling through the comms. "Let's show them what humans are made of. We're here to fix its giant, not fear it." The team split into groups, each tasked with reviving different parts of the drifter. Mia led the main group, focusing on the propulsion systems that maneuvered the drifter into the path of incoming asteroids. As they worked, they encountered their first major challenge. A critical engine component responsible for the lateral movements of the drifter was not only malfunctioning, but was dangerously overheated. Any wrong move could mean a catastrophic explosion. Mia examined the component, her mind racing through possible solutions. "We need to cool this down before we can even think about repairing it," she decided. She instructed her team to construct a makeshift cooling system using spare parts from their ship. It was a risky move, improvised under pressure, but it was also a testament to human ingenuity. Slowly, the temperature readings began to drop, and the component cooled enough to handle. Mia and her team then set to work repairing the damaged circuits and calibrating the engine's guidance system. It was meticulous, nerve-wracking work, requiring steady hands and sharp minds. Hours passed, and slowly, the lifeless engine began to hum with energy, its systems coming online one by one. Mia wiped the sweat from her brow and allowed herself a small smile. "Not bad for a day's work," she joked, her voice filled with tired pride. As the human team concluded their repairs on Aegis 7, reactivating its systems and setting it on its protective course once again, word of their success began to spread across the galaxy. The other species watched in astonishment as the once dormant star drifter resumed its watchful orbit, all thanks to the fearless efforts of the human team. Mia and her team returned to their ship, their spirits high despite the exhaustion that clung to their bones. They had faced the dreaded job head-on and had emerged not just unscathed but triumphant. It was a victory not just for them, but for all of humanity, proving once and for all that, while humans might not have the history or experience of other species, they had the heart and the courage to face the unknown, rising to the challenge. After their first successful mission on HFY, the human team became the talk of the galaxy. News of their success spread from star system to star system, stirring both admiration and disbelief. The humans, once underestimated by many, were now seen as potential saviors of the endangered star drifters. Back on Earth, preparations for further missions were underway. The success had not only boosted human morale, but also garnered significant support from the Galactic Council, which was now eager to fund and facilitate more human-led missions. However, success brought its own challenges, and the humans knew they had to be better prepared for what lay ahead. Mia, now recognized as the leader of the human engineering team, took charge of the preparations. She organized training sessions that were rigorous and exhaustive. These sessions were not just about technical skills. They included simulations of potential emergencies, psychological resilience training, and lessons in alien technologies. Space won't always greet us with open arms, Mia told her team during one of the sessions. We need to be ready for anything. That means understanding not just how things work, but what to do when they don't. The team also focused on enhancing their equipment. They developed specialized tools designed specifically for the unique technologies of the star drifters. These tools were made to handle the peculiar alloys and energy systems used in the drifters, which were often incompatible with standard human or alien technologies. As part of their preparations, the team collaborated with various alien specialists. Among them was Thex, a Zoran engineer known for his expertise in quantum flux mechanics, a field crucial for understanding the propulsion systems of some of the older drifters. Working with Thex, the humans not only gained valuable insights but also built a bridge of cooperation that had been rare between humans and Zorans. The training also included learning to navigate the social and political intricacies of interstellar operations. We're not just engineers, we're diplomats, Mia often reminded her team. How we interact with other species can make or break our missions. Meanwhile, the Galactic Council observed these preparations with keen interest. They saw the humans' initiative and thoroughness as a beacon of hope. The council arranged for a symposium where Mia and her team could share their strategies and findings with representatives from various civilizations. It was a prestigious event, and for many in the galaxy, it was their first real interaction with humans. At the symposium, Mia presented the human approach to star drifter maintenance. She talked about the innovative cooling system they devised during their first mission and demonstrated some of the new tools they had developed. The audience was impressed not just with the technology, but with Mia's clear, straightforward way of explaining complex engineering concepts. We believe that these machines, like the civilizations they protect, deserve a chance to continue their legacy, Mia said, concluding her presentation. The hall erupted into applause, a sound that echoed not just in the auditorium, but across media channels throughout the galaxy. Buoyed by the success at the symposium, Mia's team returned to Earth, ready to tackle their next mission. This time, they were to revive a star drifter located in the Hain Belt, a region known for its unpredictable space currents and hazardous radiation levels. The challenge was daunting, but the team was undeterred. In the final days before the mission, Mia reviewed every detail with her team. They went over every scenario they might face, practiced every procedure until it was second nature, and double-checked every piece of equipment. Mia knew that confidence in space came from being prepared on the ground. As the launch day approached, the team gathered for a final briefing. We've trained hard and prepared well, Mia addressed her team, her voice steady and reassuring. Remember, out there, we rely on each other. Our strength is not just in our tools or our skills, but in our unity. The team nodded, their faces a mixture of nerves and excitement. They were ready to face the unknown, equipped not just with tools and training, but with a newfound respect and support from across the galaxy. With final checks completed and the ship loaded, Mia and her team boarded their vessel. As the engines roared to life and the ship slowly lifted off from Earth, the whole world watched. It was not just a launch, it was a statement. The humans were not just participants in the galaxy's affairs, they were now leaders, charting a course not just to distant stars, but towards a new era of interstellar cooperation and understanding. As the ship disappeared into the depths of space, those watching felt a stirring of hope. In a galaxy filled with ancient mysteries and daunting challenges, it was the humans, with their unyielding spirit and boundless curiosity, who dared to lead the way. Into the unknown, the journey to the Hain Belt was long and arduous. The region was notorious for its treacherous space currents, which required constant vigilance and precise navigation. Mia and her team were on edge, knowing that a single miscalculation could spell disaster. The ship's sensors were set to maximum sensitivity, and everyone was on high alert. As they approached the Hain Belt, the ship's AI, named Area, provided real-time updates on the changing conditions. Space currents ahead are fluctuating at an unpredictable rate, Area's calm voice announced. Adjusting course to compensate. Mia sat in the command chair, her eyes fixed on the readouts. Maintain course, Area. Everyone, stay sharp. The Hain Belt itself was a sight to behold. It was a dense region of space filled with shimmering particles, glowing gas clouds, and asteroid clusters that sparkled like diamonds. But its beauty was deceptive. Hidden within were violent space currents and pockets of intense radiation that could disable a ship in seconds. The target of their mission, the star drifter named Sentinel-9, was located deep within this perilous region. Sentinel-9 was critical for the protection of several inhabited planets in the sector, and its malfunction had put millions of lives at risk. The urgency of the mission weighed heavily on Mia and her team. As they drew closer to Sentinel-9, the challenges began to mount. The ship's hull creaked under the strain of the space currents, and the radiation levels started to rise. Radiation levels are approaching critical, Area warned, recommending the deployment of additional shielding. Deploy the shields, Mia ordered, and prepare the repair drones. We need to move quickly once we arrive. The ship maneuvered skillfully through the asteroid clusters, finally coming within sight of Sentinel-9. The drifter was massive. Its structure dwarfed their ship. It was clear that it had been through a lot. Its surface was battered, and several sections appeared to be completely non-functional. "Team, this is it," Mia said, her voice steady but firm. "Let's get to work." The humans donned their protective suits and exited the ship, navigating carefully towards the drifter. They deployed repair drones equipped with specialized tools and began their assessment. The damage was extensive, and it was clear that this would be their toughest mission yet. Mia focused on the main control unit, which was buried deep within the drifter's core. It was heavily shielded, but the radiation had still managed to seep through, causing critical failures in its systems. "We'll need to replace the entire control unit," she concluded. "It's too damaged to repair." The team worked tirelessly, dismantling the old control unit and carefully installing the new one. The radiation made the task incredibly difficult, as they had to take frequent breaks to avoid overexposure. Despite the challenges, the team remained focused and determined. As they worked, they encountered another major issue. One of the drifter's main thrusters, essential for its maneuvering, was completely offline. "We need to reroute power to the backup thruster," Mia decided. "It's our only option." The rerouting process was complex and required precise calculations. Mia coordinated with Area and her team to ensure that the power transfer was smooth and efficient. The tension was palpable, but Mia's leadership kept the team on track. Hours passed, and the team made steady progress. Finally, the new control unit was installed, and the power was successfully rerouted to the backup thruster. Sentinel-9 began to hum with life once more, its systems slowly coming online. Status report, area, Mia requested. Sentinel-9 systems are stable and functional, Area replied. The drifter is now fully operational. A cheer erupted from the team, a mix of relief and triumph. They had done it. They had braved the dangers of the Hain Belt and revived Sentinel-9, ensuring the safety of countless lives. As they made their way back to the ship, Mia couldn't help but feel a deep sense of pride. This mission had tested their limits, but they had risen to the challenge and succeeded. It was a testament to their resilience and ingenuity. Back on a ship, Mia addressed her team. "We did it," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "We faced the unknown and came out stronger. This is just the beginning. There are more star drifters out there that need our help, and we're going to be there for them." The team nodded, their spirits high. They knew that there would be more challenges ahead, but they also knew that together, they could overcome anything. As the ship prepared to leave the Hain Belt, Mia took one last look at Sentinel-9, now glowing with renewed energy. It was a reminder of what they had accomplished and a symbol of hope for the future. Unforeseen consequences. With Sentinel-9 successfully repaired, Mia and her team returned to Earth to a hero's welcome. The Galactic Council, along with representatives from various alien species, celebrated their achievement. The humans had not only proven their capability, but had also earned the respect and admiration of the galaxy. However, the celebration was short-lived. As the team settled back into their routines, they began to notice strange anomalies in the data from Sentinel-9. The drifter was functioning properly, but its energy output was unusually high. Area, the ship's AI, was the first to detect the anomaly. "Mia, I'm detecting an energy fluctuation in Sentinel-9, Area reported. It appears to be generating more power than expected." Maya frowned, reviewing the data. "That's odd. We calibrated the systems to standard specifications. What could be causing this?" The team delved into the data, running simulations and analyzing every aspect of their repair work. It became clear that the new control unit, while functional, was interacting with the drifter's ancient technology in unpredictable ways. This interaction was causing the drifter to operate at a higher efficiency, but it also posed a potential risk. "We need to investigate this further," Mia decided. "We can't afford to have any unexpected malfunctions." The Galactic Council, informed of the situation, authorized a follow-up mission. This time, Mia's team was joined by a group of scientists and engineers from other species, eager to understand the anomaly. Among them was Dr. Kethar, a renowned physicist from the Zellan species, whose expertise in energy systems was unparalleled. The journey back to the Hain Belt was filled with anticipation. The team knew that this mission was just as important as the first. Upon arrival, they began a detailed examination of Sentinel-9, focusing on the new control unit and its interactions with the drifter's systems. Dr. Kethar's insights proved invaluable. He discovered that the ancient technology used in the star drifters had a unique resonance with certain energy frequencies, which was amplified by the new control unit. This resonance was the source of the increased energy output. "This is fascinating," Dr. Kethar remarked. "The star drifters were built with a level of sophistication we have yet to fully understand. Your repairs have inadvertently unlocked a hidden potential within their systems." While the discovery was groundbreaking, it also presented a dilemma. The increased energy output, if not properly managed, could lead to instability. Mia and her team needed to find a way to stabilize the system without compromising the drifter's functionality. Working together with Dr. Kethar and the other scientists, the team developed a series of modifications to the control unit. These modifications would allow them to regulate the energy output, ensuring that Sentinel-9 operated safely and efficiently. The modifications were implemented, and the system was tested extensively. After several days of intense work, the team finally achieved stability. Sentinel-9 was now operating at optimal efficiency, with its energy output carefully controlled. "Excellent work, everyone," Mia said, her voice filled with relief. "We've managed to harness the potential of the drifter without risking its integrity. This is a major breakthrough." The success of this mission had far-reaching implications. The understanding gained from Sentinel-9 could be applied to other star drifters, potentially unlocking new capabilities and improving their performance. The collaboration between humans and other species had also strengthened bonds, fostering a spirit of unity and cooperation. As the team prepared to leave the Hain Belt once again, they were filled with a sense of accomplishment. They had not only solved the immediate problem, but had also made significant strides in understanding the ancient technology of the star drifters. Back on Earth, the news of their success was met with widespread acclaim. The Galactic Council praised their efforts, and the scientific community hailed the discovery as a major advancement. Mia and her team had once again proven their worth, solidifying their role as leaders in the ongoing efforts to maintain and enhance the star drifters. But for Mia, the mission was about more than just success and recognition. It was about the journey, the challenges faced, and the bonds forged along the way. It was about the unyielding spirit of exploration and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. As she looked up at the stars, Mia felt a deep sense of fulfillment. There were still many star drifters out there, each with its own mysteries and challenges, and she knew that, together with her team and their allies, they would be ready to face whatever came next. New allies and old enemies. With the success of their missions, Mia and her team had become well-known figures across the galaxy. Their efforts in repairing and enhancing the star drifters had earned them respect and admiration from many, but it had also drawn the attention of those who viewed their actions with suspicion and hostility. Among these was the Valoran Syndicate, a powerful and secretive organization that thrived on the chaos and uncertainty of the galaxy. The Syndicate had long sought control of the star drifters, seeing them as a means to expand their influence and power. The humans' successful interventions had disrupted their plans, and they were not pleased. Unbeknownst to Mia and her team, the Syndicate had been monitoring their activities closely. They saw the humans' growing influence as a threat and decided to take action. Their leader, a cunning and ruthless figure known only as Skylar, devised a plan to eliminate Mia and her team and seize control of the star drifters. The Syndicate's first move was to sabotage the humans' next mission. Mia and her team were preparing to investigate a distress signal from another star drifter, designated Sentinel-12. The distress signal was weak and intermittent, suggesting that the drifter was in serious trouble. Mia knew that time was of the essence and mobilized her team quickly. As they approached Sentinel-12, the team noticed something strange. The drifter was surrounded by a dense field of electromagnetic interference, making it difficult to get a clear reading on its condition. "This interference is unusual," Mia remarked. "It's almost like it's being generated intentionally." Aria, the ship's AI, confirmed her suspicions. "The electromagnetic field appears to be artificial in origin. It's disrupting our sensors and communications." Mia's instincts told her that something was amiss. "Stay alert, everyone. This could be a trap." Her caution proved warranted. As they attempted to navigate through the interference, they were suddenly ambushed by a fleet of Syndicate ships. The enemy ships emerged from the electromagnetic field, their weapons primed and ready. "Incoming fire," Aria warned. The Syndicate's attack was swift and brutal. Mia's ship was hit by multiple blasts, and the team scrambled to return fire. The battle was intense, with lasers and missiles lighting up the dark void of space. Despite their skill and determination, Mia's team was outnumbered and outgunned. "Focus on evasion," Mia commanded. "We can't take them head-on. We need to find a way out of here." As the battle raged, Mia's mind raced with possibilities. They needed a diversion, something to disrupt the Syndicate's formation and give them a chance to escape. She quickly devised a plan. "Aria, deploy decoy drones and activate the ship's stealth mode. We need to disappear from their sensors." The decoy drones were launched, creating multiple false targets and confusing the Syndicate ships. At the same time, the ship's stealth systems engaged, rendering them invisible to enemy sensors. The plan worked, and the Syndicate ships began to scatter in pursuit of the decoys. "Now's our chance," Mia said. "Plot a course out of here, and let's regroup." The ships slipped away, navigating through the interference and evading the remaining Syndicate ships. Once they were clear of the danger, Mia took a moment to assess the situation. They had narrowly escaped, but the encounter had left them with more questions than answers. "Why would the Syndicate go to such lengths to attack us?" one of her team members asked. Mia's expression was grim. "They're threatened by what we're doing. The Star Drifters are incredibly valuable, and they don't want us to succeed." The team knew that this was just the beginning. The Syndicate would not give up easily, and their next move could be even more dangerous. Mia's resolve hardened. They would need to be more cautious and prepared for anything. Despite the setback, Mia and her team were determined to continue their mission. The encounter with the Syndicate had only strengthened their resolve. They would not be intimidated or deterred. The galaxy needed the Star Drifters, and they would do whatever it took to protect and restore them. As they prepared for their next mission, the team knew that they would need allies. The battle against the Syndicate would require more than just their skills and determination. They would need the support of other species and factions who shared their vision of a united and prosperous galaxy. Mia reached out to the Galactic Council and other influential groups, sharing their experiences and the threat posed by the Syndicate. Her call for unity and cooperation resonated with many, and soon they had formed a coalition of allies ready to stand against the Syndicate's ambitions. The stage was set for a new chapter in their journey. The battle for the Star Drifters was far from over, but with new allies by their side, Mia and her team were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Together, they would protect the legacy of the Star Drifters and ensure that their light continued to shine brightly in the galaxy. The battle for the stars. The formation of the coalition marked a turning point in the struggle against the Valoran Syndicate. Mia and her team, along with their new allies, were ready to confront the Syndicate's threat head-on. The coalition consisted of representatives from various species and factions, each bringing their unique strengths and resources to the table. As preparations for the upcoming battles intensified, the coalition held a series of strategic meetings to plan their next moves. Mia was appointed as one of the key leaders, thanks to her experience and the respect she had earned through her previous missions. She knew that the road ahead would be difficult, but she was confident in the coalition's ability to stand united against the Syndicate. The first major objective was to secure a critical region of space known as the Nexus Corridor. The corridor was a vital route for the Star Drifters, connecting several key sectors and providing a strategic advantage to whoever controlled it. The Syndicate had already begun fortifying their positions in the area, making it clear that they intended to hold it at all costs. The coalition devised a multi-pronged strategy to reclaim the Nexus Corridor. Mia's team would lead the initial assault, targeting the Syndicate's key installations and disrupting their defenses. Other coalition forces would provide support, engaging the Syndicate's fleets and preventing reinforcements from reaching the front lines. As the battle commenced, the Nexus Corridor became a chaotic war zone. The coalition's ships, ranging from sleek fighters to massive capital vessels, clashed with the Syndicate's forces in a spectacular display of firepower. Lasers, missiles, and energy beams illuminated the dark expanse of space, creating a deadly ballet of destruction. Mia's ship, the Vanguard, spearheaded the assault. With Aria's advanced tactical analysis and the team's unwavering determination, they made significant progress, disabling several of the Syndicate's key installations. However, the Syndicate's defenses were formidable, and the battle quickly became a grueling test of endurance and strategy. As the fighting raged on, Mia received an urgent transmission from one of the coalition's reconnaissance units. "Mia, we've detected a massive energy surge from the Syndicate's flagship. It looks like they're preparing to deploy a superweapon." The news sent a chill down Mia's spine. The Syndicate's flagship, the Obsidian Blade, was notorious for its advanced weaponry. If they were preparing to use a superweapon, it could turn the tide of the battle in an instant. "We can't let that happen," Mia declared. "Arya, analyze the flagship's energy patterns and find a way to disrupt their weapon." Arya's analysis revealed a potential weak point in the Obsidian Blade's energy grid. If they could hit it with a precise, concentrated attack, it might overload the weapon's systems and prevent it from firing. However, the approach would be incredibly dangerous, requiring them to get within close range of the flagship's formidable defenses. "Team, this is going to be risky," Mia said, briefing her crew on the plan. "But we don't have a choice. We need to stop that weapon, or the entire battle could be lost." With steely resolve, the vanguard surged forward, weaving through the intense crossfire. The Syndicate's ships tried to block their path, but the coalition forces provided cover, allowing the vanguard to press on. As they closed in on the Obsidian Blade, the flagship's guns targeted them, unleashing a barrage of fire. "Evasive maneuvers," Mia commanded. The vanguard's pilot executed a series of deft maneuvers, dodging the incoming fire with remarkable skill. The tension was palpable, but the team's focus never wavered. "Arya, target the weak point and prepare to fire," Mia instructed. "Target locked," Arya confirmed. "Firing now." The vanguard's main cannon unleashed a powerful blast, striking the Obsidian Blade's energy grid precisely where Arya had calculated. The effect was immediate. The flagship's systems flickered, and the energy surge powering the superweapon began to destabilize. "Energy levels are critical," Arya reported. "The weapon is overloading." A series of explosions rocked the Obsidian Blade as its systems failed. The flagship's superweapon, now uncontrollable, detonated in a massive burst of energy. The shockwave rippled through the battlefield, disabling several Syndicate ships and creating an opening for the coalition forces to advance. "Mission accomplished," Mia said, relief evident in her voice. "Let's regroup and continue the assault." The destruction of the Syndicate's flagship marked a turning point in the battle for the Nexus Corridor. With their command structure in disarray and their defenses weakened, the Syndicate's forces began to falter. The coalition pressed their advantage, systematically dismantling the remaining enemy positions. After hours of intense fighting, the coalition emerged victorious. The Nexus Corridor was secure, and the Syndicate's grip on the region had been broken. The coalition celebrated their hard-fought victory, knowing that it was a significant step towards achieving their ultimate goal. Back on the vanguard, Mia addressed her team. "We did it," she said, her voice filled with pride. "We faced incredible odds and came out on top. This victory is a testament to our strength and unity. But we can't rest yet. The Syndicate is still out there, and our work is far from over." The team nodded in agreement, their resolve unwavering. They knew that the battle for the Nexus Corridor was just one of many challenges they would face. But they also knew that, together, they could overcome anything. As the coalition forces regrouped and prepared for the next phase of their campaign, Mia felt a renewed sense of purpose. The fight for the Star Drifters was about more than just technology or territory. It was about the future of the galaxy and the ideals of unity, cooperation, and hope. And Mia was determined to see that future realized, no matter what it took. A new dawn. The coalition's victory in the Nexus Corridor had sent shockwaves throughout the galaxy. The Valoran Syndicate, once seen as an unstoppable force, was now reeling from a series of strategic defeats. Mia and her team, along with their allies, had proven that unity and cooperation could overcome even the most formidable adversaries. With the Syndicate in retreat, the coalition turned its attention to rebuilding and strengthening the regions affected by the conflict. The Star Drifters, once symbols of isolation and secrecy, were now seen as beacons of hope and progress. Their restoration and enhancement became a priority, and Mia's team played a central role in these efforts. As the galaxy entered a new era of collaboration and discovery, Mia found herself reflecting on the journey that had brought them here. The challenges they had faced, the enemies they had overcome, and the alliances they had forged had all contributed to a brighter future. One of the most significant achievements was the establishment of the Galactic Research Initiative, a joint effort to study and unlock the full potential of the star drifters. Scientists, engineers, and explorers from across the galaxy came together to share their knowledge and expertise, working towards a common goal. Mia's team was at the forefront of this initiative. Their experience and insights into the star drifters were invaluable, and they continued to lead expeditions to uncover new drifters and repair those in need. Each mission brought new discoveries and challenges, but also new opportunities for growth and learning. During one such expedition, the team encountered a star drifter unlike any they had seen before. Designated Sentinel-22, this drifter was massive, with a unique design that suggested it had been built for a specific purpose. Its surface was adorned with intricate patterns and symbols, hinting at a deeper significance. Sentinel-22 appears to be some kind of central hub, Mia observed as they approached. Its design is unlike any we've encountered. We need to proceed with caution. The team's initial scans revealed that Sentinel-22 was in remarkably good condition, despite its age. However, its systems were dormant, and it was surrounded by an energy field that defied conventional analysis. "This energy field is fascinating," Aria remarked. "It seems to be both protective and reactive, adapting to our scans in real time." As they began their investigation, Mia's team discovered that Sentinel-22's core contained a vast repository of data. This data, encoded in a complex and ancient format, held the secrets of the star drifter's origins and purpose. "This is incredible," Dr. Kether exclaimed. "We've stumbled upon a treasure trove of knowledge." Deciphering the data proved to be a monumental task. The team worked tirelessly, collaborating with experts from the Galactic Research Initiative to unlock the mysteries contained within Sentinel-22. The process was slow and painstaking, but each breakthrough brought them closer to understanding the true nature of the star drifters. As the months passed, the team's efforts began to bear fruit. They uncovered evidence that the star drifters had been created by an ancient and highly advanced civilization, one that had long since vanished. This civilization, known as the Luminara, had built the drifters as a means of exploration and communication, spreading their knowledge and culture across the galaxy. The Luminara were truly remarkable, Mia mused. Their vision and ingenuity have left a lasting legacy. It's up to us to honor that legacy and continue their work. The discovery of the Luminara's history had a profound impact on the galaxy. It inspired a renewed sense of purpose and unity as species and factions came together to preserve and build upon the knowledge left behind. The Galactic Research Initiative expanded its efforts, creating new opportunities for collaboration and discovery. For Mia and her team, the journey was far from over. They continued to explore the galaxy, seeking out new star drifters and uncovering the secrets of the past. Each mission brought new challenges and adventures, but also new chances to learn and grow. As they stood on the bridge of the Vanguard, gazing out at the stars, Mia felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The galaxy was entering a new era, one defined by cooperation, exploration, and hope. And she knew that, together with her team and their allies, they would be ready to face whatever the future held. The dawn of a new age had arrived, and with it, the promise of endless possibilities. Mia and her team had played a pivotal role in shaping this future, and they were determined to continue their journey, guided by the light of the star drifters and the legacy of the Luminara. And as the stars beckoned them forward, they knew that the best was yet to come.